Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a very different video this week. I am going to show you kind of the growth between July and August for my sports card business. This isn't something that I've shown before. I have taken inspiration from Clever Cuban Cards. I really enjoy kind of seeing how he puts everything into his spreadsheet and kind of what he classes it as. Yeah, I thought it would be something quite fun and cool and different to show on YouTube. It's something that I incorporated in October 2025 to my business. So since then, it's really helped me kind of track where I'm actually at month to month and just make sure that I keep growing the amount I want to each month. Without further ado, I will start talking through my spreadsheet. So as you can see for July, there are some PSA orders in progress. So these are cards that I've sent off to PSA and I'm currently waiting for them to come back. There are 18 cards and the value for the cards is £780. This is the raw cost of the card plus the cost of grading. Obviously, I don't know what the cards are going to come back graded, but hopefully they'll come back more. And then when they do, it can change what part of the inventory it's at. The next part of my breakdown is the PSA cards to be sent. So these are the ones that are good candidates for grading, but I'm just waiting to send them off to PSA. So I have got 22 cards with a total of £331. It's a very kind of like rough valuation, and obviously like prices fluctuate, but I have kind of looked at comps to the best of my ability before making this this spreadsheet for the end of July. The next row that I have is the pending deliveries. Now this can be orders from eBay, Vinted, USA, Instagram, anywhere, and this is everything that I'm just kind of like stacking up and waiting to come in. So at the moment I've got 42 cards that I'm pending delivery of, and it's for a total of £565. This is quite a big chunk of my business. It's 10% of my business that I currently don't have on hand. Maybe it's not the best to kind of like stack it up this much, but it's just it's far more cost effective in terms of postage to do it this way. Maybe once I have more capital behind me or like more working money, it's something that I can change going forward. The next row that you can see are the redemptions. So I've only got one redemption, and that's with Panini. That is for a Didier Drogba autograph from Prism. It's been open for quite a while. Just waiting for Panini. I don't know how long that will take. It's got a rough valuation of £50 on it. Next up, we have low-end singles. There's 110 of them, £1.50 each. So it gives us a total of £165. And that's everything like you'd find in your normal value box, really. Then we have our mid-end singles. These have a rough valuation of £10 each, 30 of them. So a total of £300 in mid-end singles. And high-end singles, that is 14 of those, and I haven't put an average price on them. I just kind of comp it and add it up, and that's a total of £975. So here is one of my high-end singles, Eden Hazard, numbered out for 20. And yeah, I'm not actively trying to sell that one. I'm just waiting for the card show that I vend at. And here's another one, Topps Inception Messi. This one is listed on eBay, but again, it's kind of a high-end single that is in my inventory right now. The row after that is a specific row for stickers. Now, over a year ago, I bought 16 World Cup 2022 stickers, the extra stickers, and it was 4 of Mbappe, 4 of Neymar, 4 of Messi, 4 of Ronaldo. And it was for a combined total of like £150, I want to say. And since I bought them, they've kind of gone up in value to £250. To be honest, with these stickers, I have absolutely no intention of selling any of the extra stickers that I own right now. It's just the first time that Panini have ever done extra stickers for a World Cup. So I think in, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 years, they could be seen as like, wow, some of the first, I want those. And obviously I've got the 4 most iconic players, so they're just part of my inventory that I keep and don't look to sell them. Next up is for autographs and patch cards, and I have 19 of those. The rough estimation is £525. So an example of an auto patch that falls under this row in the spreadsheet is this Neymar 2018 from Prism. It's a card that I got at the last Sports Card Social, and it's one that I'm not looking to sell right now. Again, I believe in Prism long term, Prism World Cup, that is long term. So I will not be selling this one for the short term. Next up, we have 23 graded cards at a combined total price of £2,430. Now, this is almost half of my inventory. I have done a number of PSA submissions over the last year and a half. I'm not comfortable with how much of my working capital is in these graded cards. So a big focus over the next couple of months is to get rid of some of these graded cards and start getting some more higher end singles in. And lastly, there are 3 rows there. So I've got Pokemon singles, sealed packs, and sealed boxes. Again, sealed Pokemon boxes and Pokemon singles, like, they're not my speciality. I am looking to move out of those. So yeah, I have started listing the sealed Pokemon. So as you can see, from June, the end of June to the end of July, the percentage growth for the business is 9.39%, which is a total pound value of £443. I try and aim for anywhere between kind of like 5 and 10% each month. This was a bit of a slower month as I was away for 2 weeks of the month. So the sales were kind of affected in what I could actually send out and advertise, and then also the buying was affected because, yeah, the money coming in was a bit slower. But still, to have almost a 10% growth in June was just fantastic, phenomenal results. I think the biggest change from June to July is obviously the PSA in progress to the graded cards that I actually have. This is because I had a PSA order come back, so it just kind of moved down. And also to note, there was like another 150 added in high-end singles. So again, like, that's something that I'll be looking to move on fairly soon. Regarding the low-end singles, that is also another target for the card show that I'm going to be running at. I'm going to have a value box, and yeah, I'm just going to be trying to get rid of a lot of that, just because it's kind of difficult to move it on eBay, because you list it for, like, I don't know, say £2 plus £2 shipping plus like a pound buyer fee, so that's £5 for a card, when in reality it should be like £2 maximum. So it's no wonder that people don't really buy those cards on eBay anymore. So yeah, that was my business roundup for June to July. Like I said, a really good month in terms of growth and working capital for me. I'm very happy with that. If you enjoyed this style of video today, they will be monthly. The next one will be in September, and that will be showing August's profit increases. So if it's something that you want to see more of, make sure to subscribe. If you do want a copy of the Excel that I use, just drop me a message and I can create you one, send you the link for it, whatever is easiest for us to work out. But yeah, that's everything for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Take care.